Hello, hello. Welcome once again to another edition of Quoth Raven, Lewis Bright Raven. I'm your host, Lewis Bright Raven, 33-year veteran of comic, science fiction, fantasy, horror, and role-playing games. And it is Tuesday night. That means it's time for crowdfunding and indie comics talk night. And I'm with my host, my co-host with the most, Christopher Hall.
Yes, hello, hello. Cause I'm a brick red house.
Say it again.
Cause I'm a brick red
House.
house.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We're reviewing King Cryptid from Alterna Comics, 5 through 9. And we're also going to visit the alternacomics.com website to kind of shop around. And we're also going to visit Indie Planet Comics as well. So let's go ahead and get started with the reviews. If this thing will let me. It's always being fun.
Always being finicky.
Yep. King Cryptid, number 5. Publisher Alterna Comics, writer, letterer, and design by Peter Simeti. Front cover and interior art by Nick Hunter. Back cover by Jeff Elkins. Front and back cover covers by Christian Rossi. This is the February 2024 issue. I said release February 2025. That's when I got it. I got this. I just got the whole batch sent to me on the Kickstarter thing. So I don't know actually if it came out in earlier or not, but that's when I got it. Anyway, reader age rating is Teen Plus, 32 pages full color. And what is it about? Well, Dr. Carol and her team of cryptozoologists make their way to Mount Washington, where a Yeti has been attacking people and destroying vehicles in the White Mountain region. Can they find it and stop its rampage? Well, what did I think about this? Well, it's been years since I first read the first 4 issues of King Cryptid, so I had no idea where my copies were. And since I really didn't remember what the series was about, I decided to just approach all of these books as I would have as a kid back in the 1980s, discovering them blind off the rack without a preconceived notion of what the issues would or ought to be. This issue seems to carry over from issue 4 as a team of cryptozoologists return to issue 5 as they try to dig deeper for some answers. As Dr. Erin Carroll and her team head for the White Mountains to meet an old colleague, Kate Winters, about suspicious activities at the latter's employer, Winters is found out by her superior, Agent Greenville, who later abducts her and injects her with a serum. When Winters goes to meet Carol and her team, the serum take causes a reaction, and a horrible fate becomes of Winters, and it puts everyone else in direct danger as well. Fortunately, King Cryptid is on patrol and fends off the Yeti. It's actually Winters, having been altered and controlled by Greenville. But King, I'm going to just call him King instead of King Cryptid, Carol and the others don't realize it yet, and it will remain to be seen when they do. Story-wise, Simeti does a solid job of pacing things out. Nick Hunter is a really nice illustrator. I'm really liking the art on the book. The lettering, or rather the dialogue balloon shapes, were extremely distracted as everybody had weird outlines that didn't seem to really give a context that fit what was being said, in my opinion. Sometimes would fit, but 85 to 90% of the time, not so much. If I had to say that the story had a technical weakness, it would have been the choice of bubble outlines and a lot of the word balloons that mostly could have just been normal word balloons. Overall, the lettering on this issue lessened the quality, I'm sorry to say. Coloring by Hunter, I'm presuming it was Hunter since he's credited with interior art with no clarification that it could have been Christian Rossi on the interior colors as well, but if it was, then credit Christian. It was mostly clean, if a little bit light in the tones. I liked the colors, and I think they suit newsprint well, but they're a tiny bit washed out, at least they were on my copies, in tone, and it's definitely not the color files, but pardon me, it is the color files and not a bad print job, as I've done comics printing work and I can tell the difference. We're going to show those files shortly, though. For those reasons, I'm going to give it a slightly lesser score than what the story had the potential to be. I'm going to give it a 3.5 stars. Chris, what did you think?
I gotta give it a 3, just a straight 3. I mean, it's it was a very average comic book. The art was decent. Not anything to write home about. For me, there wasn't enough cryptid in it.
Mhm.
Like more cryptid, less people talking.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
And I like the character of Casey. That's what I'm calling him, Casey.
All right.
Um,
King Casey. There we go.
right. I was trying to read through number 1 just so I could get familiarized with the backstory and could be fleshed
Mhm.
out a little bit. But I didn't quite make it through issue 1 yet. So
Okay. Yeah, Chris actually downloaded all the issues, I guess, just a little while ago. So he's still getting caught up.
yeah. And that being said, they are only 99 cents for a digital download per issue. So that's pretty good deal.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to stop my screen and I'm going to share yours. So get ready to share your digital files there. Okay. This is the cover. I really do like it. I like Hunter's work. I like Hunter's work, period, in general. But go on.
Yeah, the cover's very nice. Of course, you're going to get
a nice advertisement for somebody else's book. This is something I was not sure was in the digitals, but I'm glad that they are, because it's a good idea to have that. I know it offsets the printing costs, and it introduces us to stuff that we didn't know existed. So there we go. All right, go ahead, go on to the next page. All right. Now, like I said, this looks, even though you can see this is scanned off of the kind of newsprint look, you can see a little bit of the discoloration of the newsprint, I guess you could say, the newsprint tone.
And on my end, you can actually see the grain of the newsprint. So
right, okay, so you can see the grain. So do you see what I'm saying? Where it's a little bit light on the.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I agree.
All right. It looks good. I like it. But it's kind of like, I don't know if he could have gone with a little bit darker gradations and put a little more punch into it or not, with it being newsprint.
Yeah, you know what this says to me though? It just says that, to me as a colorist, this says that whoever did color this was not familiar with how newsprint reacts with colors, and that you have to make your colors more saturated because they're going to naturally dull on the newsprint. So just they needed to familiarize himself a little more with coloring for newsprint.
Okay, go ahead and move it up some more.
But again, they're not bad.
No, they're not bad at all. I like it overall. I think the coloring in here, they got decent coloring, different shading effects that, it looks digital, kind of like, normal digital coloring these days, but as opposed to how it would be colored for a newsprint. But when they go to a more saturated look, it looks really good.
Mm-hmm. Like this right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this page turned out really nice.
Yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. Why do they have all this weird jagged edges, like they're all speaking in creepy voices or something?
Right.
Just do it in normal word balloons, and then like when the guy is like saying, "I don't trust the person," see if you can get that to. Can you get that to like pull up closer a little bit?
Yeah, I can zoom in.
Yeah, okay, I would say right here where he's got that, and I definitely don't trust Necro. That's fine. And where they got, what does she do there, Aaron? Like if all the balloons were more like that, all the other ones were like that one,
right?
It would be a lot better, in my opinion. But anyway,
yeah, the word balloons were very distracting.
Yes, Now this is nice. You got them in all the mostly in all the word balloons that are. Go ahead and back up close. Back up close.
Oh, okay.
Most of the thought balloons are done well. I think it is kind of weird. He does it kind of like a weird bubbly. Trying to think of the word, like champagne bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't. It's interesting that he does that, but it works. I'm not worried about that. The coloring is good.
Yeah, the coloring, especially on these two panels, very nice.
Yeah. So I'm liking that. But then we go back to him talking, and like, okay, now he's like the spooky guy in there. So yeah, all right. And then she's got this weird, like creepy thing going on there, like like she's startled or whatever. It's just kind of weird on that. So that was like the one thing that really bothered me was how he did the lettering edges. The lettering itself, as far as the text, is fine. Here's another good. Like now you pull back a little bit. Reduce size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now I want to go ahead and let them see this whole page. This is nice. For another ad. I wish they had done something more than a scan here. I'm not a big fan of the scan things with your phone, particularly. I wish there was another place to like a website or something, an address to visit to find more information on that ad.
Right.
But that's not Peter's fault. That's the people who made the.
Well, and Alterna is always trying to be cutting edge, so Peter may have said, "Yeah, I want one of those codes, those scan things."
Well, no, that's fine. I'm just saying it needed that in addition to the code.
Right.
All right.
Some of us old folks don't know how to scan them there things.
Yes. Well, I've tried, and a lot of times my phone won't make it work. So, we can't hold it steady enough. I don't know. But anyway, overall, stories just looks really nice. I think the colors here are good. This is a little bit weird how he has the little glowy lake thing, but that's not too big of a deal.
Well, he was trying to mimic, emulate that glowy underground cavern full of water, look.
Right. Like I said, it doesn't look bad.
No.
Different. These are good, solid colored pages again. They got their good smart bear there as their buddy.
Right.
And then here's KC flying around doing his patrol, and he finds this missing car, and there's nobody around. He's like, "What's going on? I don't know." Another commercial. Now see here. Now this one has it. You have your alphared.com, order today. You got your Facebook, all these different things that they're saying they exist, plus your Q code. And I'm just saying the other one could have had that too. Good stuff overall. I like the layout. I like how they did it from panel to panel and page to page for putting on clothes and while listening to the TV.
Yeah, I think there's a few too many talking heads in this page.
Yeah. Well,
for my taste.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I like the clouds coloring. It's a little bit too digitally looking, but at least it doesn't look too bad in terms of, we would have done this in the 70s and 80s in just a regular flat color. So,
And apparently her boss, man, that guy's got he's chilling, always chilling. His tone is chilling.
Yeah. But overall, and this is where he abducts her and injects her with the serum. But and they're waiting, and she hasn't called back because something's happened to her, and we don't know what's happened to her. And she wakes up. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, this is done in a nice, like faux anime style, manga style.
Mm-hmm.
The art is, so yeah, it's just really nice.
Mm-hmm. Now stop it here with Thunder Punch 2. This is something I am annoyed with because I backed this and I've never gotten my books.
Oh boy.
And this came out in, what was it? October 2024 is what it says on here. So on the cover. So I don't know. Just a little bit annoyed.
Yeah. Well, you back something called Gunship Thunder Punch?
Yep. You? Really? You? It's one of the few, and here's the thing. It's one of the few things I've backed that has not been delivered. So I hate to call it out, but I have to.
Right.
Of course, now this is, got glass in the creature's eye and up there in the Yeti's eye and stuff. And then he fights the bear briefly. And Cryptid's showing up. Yes, hire this guy to do your lettering, please. Another ad for a different book. Again, you've got different things going on. I don't know. Yeah, it's got a website address. I thought that one thing was the Q code, but it's something else. Okay. Back to the same thing. And there's the bear attacking the Yeti, and here comes KC. Shaboom. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Shaboom.
Shaboom. Yeah. Same thing with my head.
All right. Yeah. We're going to do a little dance now while we're fighting.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, life could be a dream if I could have you up in heaven above.
All right. Yeah, but anyway, good stuff overall, as far as the artwork.
In fact, I'm really nothing at all.
Yes, he hides himself in the snow somehow, and the Yeti just kind of like goes crazy. I can't find him. Where are you?
I have no idea what this is all about, this ad, but
yeah, just another ad for another book. But overall, just good stuff. Now I like this page, the one that's just coming up at the bottom here, where it cuts off and we realize that she was the Yeti.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, now she's like mind controlled and like ready to kill them all too. So it's like, that's a shame in a way.
Yeah, and the character design and everything in here, I guess, yeah, it really is. It's very well done.
Yep. And then we got another ad here, and then they got his page count with some fan art, or his letters page with some fan art.
Yeah, they got a letters page, so very cool.
And then another ad, and then the back page, this is the back cover, which was I like the front cover better.
Same here.
So okay, now I get back to going presenting mine. Let's go to number 6. Alterna Comics. Same writer, letter, and design by Peter. This time, the front cover and interior art by Frankie B. Washington, with a back cover by Preston Acevedo. This is the I could have sworn it said March of 2024, but all these now have October 2024 on the covers. But when I looked at them on the website, it said other dates. So I don't know. They all came out in October 2024 anyway. Teen Plus rating, 32 pages for color. What it's about in this issue, which does not continue the story from issue number 5. A humanoid dragon captures 3 people and brings them to the top of the old man in the mountain in Franconia, New Hampshire, with the full moon hidden, which gives KC his powers and limits him. He must seek out the help of an unlikely ally. Can King rescue the hostages? And where did this dragon come from anyway?
Is that supposed to be like the Jersey Devil or something? I think.
No, that's Dragon.
Okay.
It's a dragonoid person. While I'm familiar with Frankie Washington's work, and I think he does a very nice job on this issue, I suspect that many fans might feel a bit of a letdown compared to Nick Hunter's work, which is a shame because while it's not certainly as detailed and clean as Hunter's work, it's certainly a well-executed story, and the story is a nice self-contained issue. I do wish that King's face and body were not obstructed in shadow on this cover, but I can't say that it's wrong that it is. And while I wish this issue was in color, it wasn't. This is black and white, as issue 5 was in color. I understand that between the lack of crowdfunding resources from issue to issue, that it might not have been an option, or that it might have been a creative decision on Smetty's part or Washington's part. And I do think that Washington does a reasonably solid job of using computer duo shade effects to try to give the story some punch. The back cover by Preston Acevedo is a decent enough sketch. It's not even finished art, and I'll show you that in a minute. You can see where the background is still pencils and while part of it was inked. It looks rough, and I wish that they had, if they were going to use it as they did, that they had finished the artwork. This is what I mean. Can you see what I'm talking about? Where it's, you can see the trees in the background are still in pencil.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And a lot of this inking looks like it's digital inks more so than clean inks.
Yeah, almost like they ran out of time and didn't have time to ink it fully.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and see how this one says April 2024 on it? Whereas my actual book says October 2024.
Ah.
So that's kind of weird, isn't it?
That is.
But anyway,
little discrepancy there.
Yeah. But I think that has to do with just what was going on in terms of timelines. And we're doing crowdfunding type books and stuff. And when things are coming out, it can be a little bit weird. I gave this one a 3-star. I just didn't feel like they did the artist right on this cover personally. But I gave this one a 3 out of 5. You have not read this one yet, have you?
I got most of the way, partway through it, but yeah,
Okay.
I didn't really. I was suffering from after dinner, sleepies.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and share your part 6 from your file if you got it.
Yep. There we go.
Okay. Whoop. Add to the stage. Why is it not adding to the stage? Ah, I know why. There we go. All right. This isn't the cover. And, again, his face is covered in shadow. I wish it hadn't been. But it's not like it's a huge problem there.
Right.
I can actually see the legs better in your file than I can in my printed version of the demon or of the dragon person.
Yeah, it's very clear. Yep.
Yeah, well, it's not on mine because Peter signed it there.
I see.
Another good ad here.
Yeah, this is a recurring ad throughout the series.
Yep.
Kaiju story.
Yep. Now, again, this, we're draw it up a little bit so we don't have that pattern close up.
Oh, sure. I have to say I was rather disappointed that this wasn't black and white. So
yeah, I I think the pages look nice. Again, this is Frankie's stuff, and Frankie's, a completely different artist, stylistically. I would have liked it to have been in color too, but I don't know if that was an option because it might not have been crowdfunded as completely to afford to do it in color.
Right.
So I don't know if that was so I don't know if it was a option that just wasn't met because they didn't have the money, or if they made a creative decision. Either way, I don't know why the pattern of the sky especially is like patterning in that tone the way it is. It doesn't look like that in the actual comic printed, but that's neither here nor there. I do like how he uses different tones to try and create level of depth and shading with it.
Yeah. The dual shading, or as I call it, zipatone, does work nice.
Yeah.
And again, if you do order the digital copy, nice clean scans. You can actually see the texture of the newsprint, so it's kind of cool.
Okay, yeah, I forget that they just scanned off the newsprint stuff, so that's why it's doing that, because that's what the digital scan will do. That's why.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. I like this one right here, this one bottom panel where inset where he's got the dark face. A lot of different additions of shading in there that looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
And we see that ad again. This time it's in black and white, though, or grayscale. It looks a little bit weird when we saw it in color first, right?
Right. Oh, I didn't even notice that Hart was in there. Oh, that should be an interesting podcast.
Yeah.
Hart is a man with a lot to say.
Yes, he can be. Fire and Fury. Again, overall nice stuff. I like how he draws the rabbit here.
He's got a very he's got a much more cartoony sense.
Yes, he does.
To his work. Not to say different. I mean, not to say worse or better, just different.
No, it's just right. It's just different. It's very good. I like it for what it is. It's just not the same style as what was done before. That's all.
Right. This is more like, I would even go as far to say like Hanna-Barbera, whereas the previous artist was more, like I said, manga influenced.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And this looks kind of cool.
The art is, really nice here.
Yep. Again, this is like a role-playing game that you go to and stuff, but that's, cool, And like I say, good stuff overall. It's a much quicker read when you don't have to check the colors out, though.
Right. It is. Absolutely.
But overall, though, I think he does a really good job with the duo shading. And by the way, this guy is also the artist who does Cowboys and Kaijus, which hopefully we're going to have Frankie on the show in the future. I just invited him and his co-creator on that series to come on.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're going to hopefully see a little bit more Frankie in the future. And then this is the rock troll or whatever that he's has to say, hey, I helped you. I saved your life. Now you got to work with me.
Yeah, it's probably a golem or something, I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
Interesting page or a panel there.
Right. And then we got the Santos sisters in black and white this time.
Yeah, still have no idea what that's all about, but you know, they need some sort of description.
Yeah. It's just, a fun thing. And then the golem hits the dragon person, and
This mountain is not your home.
And this stuff, I don't mind him talking like this. But then, like over here, it's like he's got the dripping ooze bottom, and then over here it's just normal. Why not just have this one on the right over here on the left too?
Well, like I said, that's meant to like suggest that there's a chill in the voice.
I guess. Yeah. Psst, yes, you need a comic letter. And then the mountain falls apart. The man of the mountain's gone. The face is gone. Oh no! I have to save the humans, and I don't like it. The second mountain is gone. We failed.
Only you can prevent avalanches.
Yes, but ultimately, the guy that was the man of the mountain tells him that I'm still here. It's just that it's Troll Boy's new turn to be the new guardian of the mountain, and I'm still with you though. Cronin, which is what Krypton's actual name is Cronin. Cronin.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. And then we got back to the kaiju story advertising. Jace again. And then the dragons escape somewhere, but then he gets hit by a dart from an earlier enemy, an earlier episode of or earlier issue. He gets transformed into a human, back to his normal, and then the enemy of Victor Lugo is like, "Yeah, we're back." And next issue he'll be back in Hunter's Moon. So, Tattoo Face.
Right, nice sugar skull there, yeah.
Yes. And of course, there you go. You got actual website and a Q code. So there you go. And then you got your letter call with some fan art again.
I mean, do mainstream comics even do letters anymore? A letters page?
Not really, no.
Yeah, so that's...
Now, you were able to do a full color Alpha Red comic. Shouldn't that have cost? No, that was probably the back of the cover. I don't know. No, that wasn't the back cover. Okay. Because you're looking at the back. No? I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Because that's the back cover, like I said, and again, you see it up close here, it's not finished. And I wish it were. Because the art looks really nice. But
yeah, like if I had my guess, it's because they ran out of time. They're like, yeah, it'll work.
Yeah.
I could absolutely see Peter like up at 3 a.m. doing this last minute himself.
Okay. This is King Cryptid number 7, 225. Black and white. Again, this is Nick Hunter again. 32 pages. I guess this is the April 2024 issue. I don't know. But anyway, something is allegedly terrorizing the small town of Jackson, New Hampshire. A mysterious man seeks to help a King Cryptid after a task force hunts down and captures his wife, who is a werewolf. Exceptionally well done issue. The only thing I regret is that this isn't colored like issue 5 had been. Same line artist, same great art. It would really shine if Hunter keep a regular schedule as a regular artist on this book, in my opinion. And the only reason I can see why Marvel hasn't already picked him up yet is because maybe he can't keep a monthly deadline. I don't know.
That is a possibility.
But that's the only thing I can think of, because he's got some really nice stuff going on.
Right. And unfortunately, a lot of great artists have a hard time keeping a monthly schedule. So
yep. And if I've missed Nick doing other high-profile stuff, I do apologize. But if he hasn't been picked up by DC or Marvel yet, somebody has some splaining to do. I give this a 4.5. The only reason I'm not giving it a 5-star is the lettering issues. We're not going to. I could keep harping on it, but you guys, you've got it by now, and because it didn't get it done in color. Now again, because it was kickstarted, I don't know if they raised enough money to do it in color, so I sympathize and I feel bad for the creators. I wish it was able to do it in color, but I do have to give it that slight criticism for what it's worth. Go ahead and share that one.
And I have to say that I'm a little miffed that if they're going to have a werewolf / dog man on the and there, this thing should have been in Michigan, because the dog man is ours.
Okay.
We even have the song.
Again, really beautiful artwork. I got no complaints with it at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
very nice.
And then there's a new commercial for Hujangus. And, I mean, it's just really nice stuff here. Now, because this is being done in black and white compared to color, you can tell that Nick's drawn it specifically for more of a black and white field.
Right, and you can see you can get a good look at the, I believe that's all hatching back there. I think that's hatching. I don't know. What do you think?
I'll take a look at the original book here. Just give me a sec. Gotta take it out of the bag. Crispy.
I'm saying it's hatching. I don't think it's.
Let me grab my light thing here.
I don't know. What do y'all think? If there's anybody in the comments, let us know. Let us know what you think.
Look like hatching. That does look more like hatching. Very cute, but yeah, it does look more like hatching.
That's some dedication right there, man.
Yep.
I mean, his hand must have been ready to fall off by the time that this page was done with.
Yeah. I mean, it could be digital. There are things like that because, I mean, if you look at the cover, it's got that same kind of glow around the moon.
Right.
On the cover. And it looks more like it could be a pattern thing rather than, straight inking. But overall, no, this looks pretty solid for both. But yeah.
Well, I recognize that brush actually. That's the lines are on the moon. That's an actual brush that does circles like that. So
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I think there is some digital stuff going on there, but it's either way, it looks good. There's not. Yeah. There's nothing to complain about.
Not a thing.
And I like the way he does certain shades in the faces, with the patch lines and stuff. It's just, really well done. Like I said, I don't know why this guy, if this guy can keep a regular schedule on the book and get paid a good page rate, I don't see why he wouldn't be a regular artist for Big Two.
Right? David, you listening?
Overall, I'm just, and this werewolf looks great.
Oh, it's gorgeous, man. Gorgeous.
I mean, especially for a female werewolf, he's got just the right shapeliness to make it look feminine.
It's slender, yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, you could see that, it has the chest.
Right.
It's not. It looks feminine, but looks dangerous.
Exactly. And I do have to say that,
One thing I think that's kind of weird, if you go back up a little bit,
oh,
is why does she only have 3 fingers?
I guess werewolves in Vermont or wherever they are only have 3 fingers.
Yeah, that would be my only question about that. But other than that, it's
I do have to say, it looks like he even like stepped up the art
mm-hmm.
from
From issue 5.
earlier issues to this. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he probably could have used a duo shade in the back of the head there too,
right.
right? In that, but other than that, it's like, oh gee, I'm not going to knock you for that. I mean, good gosh,
Right.
Then we got another ad for Elliot Rodriguez's art. And then here he is again, doing a little bit of combination of things. He's going with a little bit over. The outline of this is kind of heavy, like Frankie Washington's is.
Right.
So he's kind of like paying homage to what Frankie did last issue, and yet is still maintaining things with the overall montage of the cryptid designs on the caves. So, I mean, it's just a whole lot of really cool look on this. He tells him about his past because they met each other when he was like a werewolf, and he's trying to say, hey, you helped me, I need you to help my wife before she gets, because she's been captured by people or whatever, hunters. So he's out to go rescue the wife of the guy. So should be pretty good.
And meanwhile, in the town of Jackson, New Hampshire, we have P. Diddy's crew.
Trumpy's crew.
Right.
And there's Victor Lugo again.
Yeah. And now I'm noticing some of his characters are very reminiscent of like Humberto Ramos.
Okay.
Like his style is not quite as, extreme, but it's there.
Mm-hmm. Going from the wolf to shifting to the female werewolf form is really nice.
Uh-huh.
I mean, put this guy on doing a Wolfsbane series for Marvel.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, or a Werewolf by Night book by Marvel. I mean,
I could see this guy doing a regular manga series too.
Mm-hmm.
Feisty, isn't she? Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm. We're going to shoot the person or we're going to shoot the kid. Oh, shoot the kid. Ah, you got in the way. Ah. Really good artwork overall, though. Really love the stuff.
Really nice.
And she transforms back to her human form, and well, another ad.
And you really got to hand it to Peter for, bringing back the newsprint thing.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Overall, he rescues her and takes her back to the healing fluid waters of his cave and does, but just good stuff. And then we got Valkyrie, redvalkyrie.net, content you want, creators you need. Go back down a little bit on that. Okay, I don't know who this is necessarily. They say writing, editing, merchandising, interviews, reviews, crowdfunding, consultation. I've never heard of them before. Have you?
I've never heard of them. No.
Yeah, so there's somebody that might be something we need to go do some research on.
Right. It looks like a studio. Studios. So
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then she changes back, and he's back in his wolf form, and yeah. Now this is cool looking too. The Empire of the Undying Sun, but is that a game?
It looks really freaking cool.
Yeah. Why is that not?
Yeah, it's a campaign guide. So,
yeah, we don't need a campaign guide. I want a comic book based on that. And again, here we are, mail to the king, and that's fine. You know, yeah, decent looking, sort of. That's a pseudo burn looking type.
Yeah, absolutely. By Andy Smith. Or Andy Smith.
Well, that's why it looks like burn, because it's Andy. Andy's like part Sears and part burn. So there you go. And then I like what they did here with the back cover. They just inverted the colors.
The photo negative look.
Yeah, for a sniper scope, and it looked pretty cool. So again, that one, got a 4.5. So let's go on to the next one. King Cryptid number 8. If it'll let me. And again, the artist on this one is Alex Jovic, with a back cover by Peter Simeti, which I'll show you in a minute. This was the May 2024 issue, according to what it said on my when I took it off the internet. But it should be the October 24th. Yeah, it's Halloween based.
Yes.
This one, however, is different than the others because it's a 10 plus or everybody rating, 32 pages full color. What is it about? Halloween '87. It's been 3 years since Eric, Jeff, Linda, and Ernie encountered King Cryptid in the earlier one. And unbeknownst to them, someone or something has been also stalking them since that night. Can King or KC save his young friends? Joey Joe's in the room.
Hey, Joey Joe. And yes, I am.
Well, yeah, he certainly does love his creature and horror themed comics. We have done a lot more since Chris has come on the book or come on the show.
Yeah,
that is true.
Raven, I think you just like your comics eclectic.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, it's a nifty story, suitable for Halloween. Jovic's art is very much of the 60s or 70s Mad Magazine cartoony flair, albeit somewhat modernized as well. There's the cover from Simeti on the backside. He likes to use those darn word balloons. You gotta stop doing that, Peter.
Please, Peter, stop.
You're pulling my hair out, man. Anyway, it makes all the characters suggest that they're either afraid or they're demonically possessed, and neither applies in the context of the story. Back cover does look cool, though. The one thing that does really annoy me, though, is the story to be continued in issue number 11. I would like to see the story arcs properly concluded, not jumping around because artists don't have time or money to fit a regular schedule. That's not entirely Simeti's fault. Frankly, it's the fault of the retailers who don't support Alterna properly to get this book in their stores and market it, but that's a discussion for another time.
But didn't Marvel used to do that back in the day, though? I remember that driving me nuts. Yeah. Like, a story arc wouldn't, finish up. It would, jump around from, 5 issues ahead.
Not that many issues, but, yeah, 2 or 3, and that was usually because a penciler or an artist was sick or they went on vacation and you had a fill-in issue or two while they were on vacation.
That I remember that driving me nuts back in the day.
Yeah, but I mean, but when you see this guy doing it every issue, it gets a little bit,
right.
you know.
Yeah.
But again, I think that's more of partly a part of the situation that Alterna, even though they went through Diamond for a time, wasn't getting the level of support they needed to really do that sort of thing.
Right. Because I mean, we're still waiting for the Yeti story to be, you know, to get on with it.
Yeah, right, exactly. It was a bit. I was also a bit confused as to why this is an all ages book when the rest of the run was Teen Plus. But I can't say that the book's rating is inaccurate. I do think that a 10 plus audience is a fair description for this particular issue. And I give this issue 4 out of 5. Let's take a quick look at it. If you're ready.
Yep.
And again, you know, this is a cool looking, you know, cartoony like looking cover. You know, I didn't even realize that he was like, he's supposed to be a Jedi, and that green thing was his lightsaber. I don't know. I don't know why I missed that in the comic. Oh, okay, I see why. I was thinking it was something else. Now that I see it better, and I read the issue, of course, as well, so I knew it was a lightsaber. It's basically a bat painted green.
Right. Then we got Teen Wolf.
Right.
And whatever that girl's supposed to be. I'm not sure what she's supposed to be.
Yeah. A witch or something, anyway.
Got Eugengus with his... Does that design bug you? Because it bugs the crap out of me. Like it looks like a set of balls hanging down.
It's somebody's scrotum. We should call it scrotumgus.
Like every time I see it, I want to go balls. Don't hit him there. Don't hit him there, Kay. It's a Balchinian.
Yeah, okay. You know, again, you know, coloring is nice, pretty solid through. He's looking at pictures of different things that are like, you know, is this the alien? Is this the cryptids that were telling you they're true, Dad? He's like, for the last time, there are no such things as monsters. There are no such things as aliens.
And this art style is very reminiscent to me of what's the newspaper strip?
Not sure which one you mean.
Oh my goodness. I'm having a brain fart.
Not Dick Tracy.
No.
I mean, I can see some Dick Tracy in those last two panels.
That's no, the really smart, intelligent one. Oh God,
Doonesbury.
Yeah, that's it. Doonesbury. Yep.
Okay.
I can see some Doonesbury influences here.
Okay. Again, I wish that they'd put something other than just the Q code on that commercial.
Right.
And I see some of the Mike Hoffman when Mike Hoffman does his cartoony stuff, I see a little bit of this in there. It's not quite as sharp as Mike's, but it's in that same vein. And, I just like the art for the cartooniness of it.
Yeah, it's extremely cartoony, and I enjoy that.
But you kind of wonder, does this really fit in with what was done before, or what we've seen on this particular thing before, I should say. But they're out trick-or-treating.
I mean, yeah, it's not like they're trying to specifically keep a specific art style. They're just, they're going
whatever you get.
The artist of the proverbial artist of the week.
or month or
Yeah,
whatever.
month. Yeah.
And I think, for a lot of comic book fans, that can be too jarring to want them to follow the series, unfortunately.
It can be, because when you have a favorite artist, and then I remember back in the day, fill-in issues being like really disappointed with fill-in issues from a different artist. I think that's supposed to be the Amityville house.
Mm. Yeah, she's like a vampire version of Morticia Adams, I
Yeah.
think.
Yep. Yeah, or like a tuned down version of Elvira. But the house in the back, I think, is definitely supposed to be the Amityville house.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you can see the eyes, the glowing eyes.
Yeah.
And very, very nicely laid out panels. I mean, they're not, overly cluttered. They're nicely laid out. It's
Mm-hmm.
just some really, really nice cartooning. Is that supposed to be like ambush bug or something?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the X Bugs. Yeah.
Right?
He's an X Fly. If you don't know what I mean by X Fly and who I'm referring to, then you need to check your old school underground and your pseudo journalists, shall we say. But things are missing. The kids are missing. What's going on? Oh my God, were they abducted by aliens?
It's just a fun issue, though.
Oh, yeah. It just keeps going with the argument,
And
then they
King
finally
Cryptid finally shows up.
Yes, we need your help. We need your help. Our families, our friends are all being stolen by the aliens. But he gets there a little too late.
Beautiful panel here, or page.
Yeah.
Really nicely done.
Mm-hmm.
The mysterious Santos sisters.
You're going to go look those up, aren't you?
Right? I am, yeah. Oh, here's a fantasy adventure comic book for you, Lewis.
Yep.
You wanted it to be a comic book? Well, there it is.
Yeah. Underdog. Underdog or whatever. But Donkadonk.
Right.
Yeah, that's that kind of name. Anyway, yeah, they go back out to the farmhouse. And they're looking around. There's the alien cornfield stamp.
Crop circle.
Ah! Oh crap! We're being absorbed. We're gonna get risen. And here comes. Oh, they're gone. To be continued in chapter 11. And what was that? 11?
Yeah, chapter 11.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you go again.
And yeah, the same ads, and then there's the back cover by Peter.
Yep.
Who is a decent artist in his own right.
Sure. And Alterna number 9, King Cryptid. This is by art with Kira Covington, by color with Christian Rossi again. Back to Teen Plus for some reason. Even though the comic art looks very, it's not the same kind of cartooniness, but it is very similar cartooniness to what we just saw.
Right.
But anyway, in an effort to impress their father, mischievous shapeshifters known as Puckwudgies What a name. Captured KC. He's outnumbered, injured, and unable to trust his own senses. Is he doomed to destruction? Stylistically, Covington's art is sort of between the cartoonism of both Jovic and Washington. Rossi's colors help a lot in this issue. I don't think I would have enjoyed this art in black and white, so I'm glad it was in color. I do not care for Covington's inks. I think he gets a little bit too heavy-handed in his inking. His brush has lines are just much too thick in different places, and I'll show that in a minute. I would have liked to have seen his pencils, but because I think he needs a stronger inker. Story itself was solid. Again, lettering balloons. If there's any, the two things I would take away from this overall is one, get it always in color. Two, fix the lettering issue.
Right.
Because I'm not the only one where the lettering issue is driven the readers nuts, because I've seen a lot of people comment on the lettering, not liking it. So I think Peter needs to listen to his fans there. I give this one a 3.5 stars. In my additional thoughts, that's his cat, by the way. His cat's in heat.
Yes.
I liked a lot of the advertisements for other products that were in these books. Again, it just gave the books a little bit more of a feel of the old school comics of the 1970s and 1980s, which I thought was cool. But
right.
Also,
all we need is an ad for Charles Atlas.
Yes.
Getting sand kicked in his face.
Yes. Anyway, it also introduced me to stuff I didn't know about, and now I have to go see if I can find online. Like those Santos sisters.
Right. And I'm sorry, but is a puckwudgie, is that a cryptid, or is that a British, food? Like, we have to go ahead. I'm going to get myself some puckwudgies and some nibbleblots and some sugar fruits for breakfast. It's my favorite breakfast. I remember Mom making me that when I was a kid.
Before you went to Hogwarts, right?
Right.
Okay. Again, I don't know what somebody charges for the space for the advertising, but it's a smart tactic, and I do like what he does with that. Overall, for all 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, all 5 issues combined, I give it an overall rating of 3 3/4 stars out of 5, 3.75 out of 5.
Yeah, like Joey says, or an ad for Grit newspaper.
There you go. There you go. We gotta get some grit.
Yeah. Joey knows what's up.
Yes. All right. We're gonna share the 9. And again, coloring is interesting here. The back cover is interesting too. We'll show you the back cover in a minute. But right now he's like seeing all this stuff. I like the dark reds. The monsters look kind of cool for what they are.
Basically goblins.
Yeah. But go on ahead. Hey, hold on. He's got that horny nose. Maybe those things aren't scrotums.
Oh, huge dangless.
Okay, next time. You ain't seen anything yet? Yeah, we're afraid to. All right. The coloring on this was a little bit odd. I would have liked to have seen a little bit different coloring in the water to get a little more of the Burial Grounds logo to show better.
Right.
The inking overall is pretty nice. I like it. The depth perception of different light and shadow is good.
Yeah, it's a good page layout. It's a very nice page layout.
Here comes KC out of the water, and the kid's like, ah. But you see how this, like, right by the chin, it's like really, really like over inked.
Yeah.
Little things like that really is like, yeah, that's a little bit too heavy. The beard or whatever of KC is just a little bit too scratchy. I think in that, and the edges of his line art's a little bit too heavy in KC.
Right. And he obviously scared the crap out of him. You know, he's like, "Sorry, I was just out here washing off my puck wedgies."
Well, go on.
Sorry, I had to get my cat down.
Yeah,
She's being a pest.
yeah, she is. Kids running away up the hills, up the mountains, running into the woods.
Over the river and through the woods. To
Okay,
Puck-Wedgie's house we go.
Yeah, and then here you go, like really dark shadows for the, back and the head. And it's consistent in terms of where the lighting goes and everything. It's not wrong. It's just rough looking.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
And the outlines of the figures were just kind of rough. Now when he switches back from the boy to the demon or the Pudgewucky or whatever, kind of a weird thing there. But, it looks good overall. He falls into the trap. And now, hey, look who we captured. Yay! It's time to
see that little bit of blood there? That's why it was rated teen and up.
Yeah, okay. Yes, all right. And now they've chained him to the two trees. He's got a stake in one leg. He's got stakes in both of his arms. So, it's like, wait a minute. You stuck a stake in each of his biceps. You stuck a stake in his right quad, but nothing in his left quad.
I guess they're going to eat that one. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That's where the good meat is, boy.
The left quadrant. Yeah. All right. Overall,
yes, they are going to eat him. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then he, like, his spirit side goes and transfers, and he goes and sees his mentor in outer space quadrant, whatever.
He pulls a Doctor Strange and does his astral form.
Yes, as I say, he's going to see his astral form's going to see his mentor. Mm-hmm. And this looks kind of cool. I mean, this character kind of looks like the the In-Betweener.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. Little Native American influence there.
Mm-hmm. Please.
Or it looks like, actually it kind of looks like Eternity.
Yeah, Eternity. That's what I was trying to think of. Not In-Betweener, pardon me. And it has a kind of an Egyptian quality to it, too.
Yeah,
So. No, don't leave me. No. I want to go back. I'm sorry. I'm going to take this out of you now. We screwed up. We're sorry.
I thought he could heal himself.
Yeah, when he's got the power of the moon.
Ah.
Who knows where he's at, So the girl one helps him out a little bit, and then the other one's like, ah.
And we have Thum,
son
of Krogun.
Yes.
Little old Marvel influence there. Mm-hmm. Monster.
Yep. He decided, he says, you got my shirt on. I got to be here. Yeah.
So, overall, good issue.
Yeah.
Nice little layout there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't. There's not a bad issue in any of these.
SentoSister.com.
Yeah.
Ah, there's the Mothman.
Mm-hmm. And he's coming next issue. Or maybe not. It's issue 12.
Right.
Whatever. But yeah, again,
Some nice fan art there.
Yep. And there's the back issue. And the back cover is kind of cool because it's the same design, but all the monsters are the kids.
Right. Yeah.
And it has a blue sky. That's kind of implying what he was seeing because the drugs or whatever
right.
poisoning him was making him see things he wasn't trusting his senses. So anyway, I've got to share something here if he wants to be shared. He decided to lay down. Here he is.
The Midnight Monster.
Yes. No, I don't want this. Why do I got to get up? I don't want to get up. Here I am. You're the one who wanted to be on TV, dum-dum. Yeah. There he is. Okay? You okay now? You got seen. Yeah. Now he's going to lay down. Just go to sleep in my lap. Or maybe he hasn't made up his mind. He might get down. Let's see what he does. There we go. All right. So anyway, quite a bit of stuff to appreciate there. It was certainly worth my backing the Kickstarter and getting the stuff shipped. Right now, they're backing up a whole bunch more, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. If I can find it in the right place.
How much was it for physical copies? I know it varied, right?
I'm going to show that in just a second.
Oh, okay.
This is the actual King Cryptid is now on both Kickstarter and fundmycomic.com. This is the now shipping group. Whoops. As you can see, he's doing a lot of things there. Let me get back here. Okay. These are a lot of the special advertisements. Oh, wow. A full page ad is $20.
That's it? Wow.
Okay. I guess I'm going to have to start advertising my show on his books.
Right? Exactly. $20. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. You can get the funding for the Glow in the Dark. There's all kinds of funding, but like this is issue 10 is $350 for a cover in print. Number 11 is $250. Number 12 is $250. By the way, number 10 is a 40-page book. That's why it's $350 instead of the normal 32 pages. So that's why it's a little bit bigger book. Issue 13 is $250. So they've gone up from $225 for the physical to $250, which, given what's going on in the economy and everything, I can't really argue with him, No,
not at all.
You can get T-shirts, all kinds of stuff from that. And again, you can do super T-shirts and bundles and all kinds of stuff on the King Cryptid. But let's go to just comics. And again, they're funding these, so you're going to get like 10 through 13 if you buy the funding bundle, or if you can just get like one of each or whatever you want. There's remastered editions, which I guess mean recolored. They're a little bit more for King Cryptid as well. But the ones that I need to get, because these companies, many of these books used to come out through through Diamond, and even my store where Joey Joe works used to have some of these books, but it was like hit and miss because Diamond was so problematic, in getting stuff.
Right.
I think you would like Blood Realm personally.
It looks like a book that's right up my alley.
And there's a lot of issues, so you might be interested in that one. I got all of Exilium when I bought those. I like those okay. ICYMI is, in case you missed it, which reprints certain books that were popular from earlier runs. It came out on a Wednesday, which I thought was a cool name. You can get those, in different conditions and stuff. So
that's their anthology book, right?
Yes. This almost looks like the same cover by Nick, like a Nick Hunter cover almost,
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, the Close Encounters book there with with the kids there, those are the same kids from issue number 8 with the Halloween story.
Very cool.
So, as you can see now, when you look at them right there, and then you see them down here on the cover to cover, you can see what it is. So they are continuing that. And there's Brug again. That's their dad. So it actually 9 goes back to number 4. At least he's trying to make sure you want to buy the back issues.
Right. Mr. Crypt, that was a favorite.
Yes. So there's a lot of stuff that are kind of cool here. The Red Koi is an interesting looking one. T-Bird and the Throttle. It's like, that's a heck of a name, right?
Yeah, there's just a plethora of different titles.
Yes, I'm trying to find the ones I was looking for though.
Trespasser, I remember that one.
Yep. That's
From
all
back in the day.
Okay. I could have sworn there was another one I was looking for.
I wonder if they still have the Wicked Righteous on here.
Titles. I don't know. It doesn't look. Well, let's see. The Wicked. Righteous. It doesn't seem like it does.
Nope, apparently.
There we go. Well, this says actual Roger. I don't know. Maybe there's ads for him in these. I don't know.
I think it's just alphabetical.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird.
The Wicked Righteous was the book that I worked on with Terry Mayo for Alterna Comics.
Yes. So that's a kind of a bummer there, but oh well. Let's see. Let's look up. There was another one. That's digital. It came out on a Wednesday. Nope. All right. I'm going to go straight to the thing again and go back to comics. And let's see. Let's look at the past series. Nope, it's not there. I wonder why it's not there. He must be sold out, or the rights reverted back to Terry, and he's just
that could be. Yeah, that could be.
Blood Realm. Yeah, because these are the ones that are current. Are these 7? So, yeah. But let me see if there's something else on here real quick. I can't remember the name of it. It was Void Walker. That's what I was trying to remember. Let's see if that's in around here at all. Void Walker. Nope, that's a bummer. Oh well. But there's still quite a bit there. You know, they got all the campaigns for Indiegogo and Fund My Comic and Kickstarter and Direct. So, you know, and you can even do Fund My Comic 1 through 9. So you can get all 9 in print from Fund My Comic. You can go pre-order most of these books. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here. But there's one problem. Their t-shirts aren't big enough. It only goes to 3XL and you need a 4. Isn't that a bummer?
Ah, yes. Thus is the problem with being big.
Yes. And Blood Moon is a whole new series. I guess it combines King Cryptid with the Blood Rain or whatever that name of that comic series is. Let's see, Blood Moon and Blood Realm. So Blood Moon. Let's see what Blood Moon is. King Cryptid and Blood Realm graphic novel crossover.
Blood Moon, You sure Rob Liefeld didn't write this?
you kind of wonder, don't you?
Yeah, it's got blood in the title.
Yeah. But ooh, and look at the art.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. It has a kind of McFarlane look feel to it, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Early McFarlane, but still, yeah. Interesting. It takes place after King Cryptid number 9 and Blood Realm 18. Interesting. It's Peter Simeti and Robert Geronimo with art by Kier Covington. Colors by Christian Rosti and Robert Geronimo for most of it. Interesting. Very cool.
Yeah, very nice looking.
All right. You're saying 12 and up? Okay. All right. Interesting. Ooh, there's only going to be 200 copies of cover A. 50 of each of the other covers. Wow.
It's a very small print run.
Yes, you better go after that if you want that one. I don't know if you even can get it. Because it says it was taken down November 1st, 2024. So I don't even know if you can get one. You'd have to ask him on that one. But yeah, wild. Very wild stuff there. But estimated completion in October of 2025. Yeah. That's one thing I don't like. If your campaign ends at a certain point, it shouldn't take almost a year to get the product.
Right.
So that is one thing I do not. That's one thing that does bother me a little bit with that. But you know, and of course they don't have the Void Walker. I've got to find out where I can get more Void Walker books because I only got the first 2 issues and I know there's more to it than that. But you know, let's see what Bundles has to say. June 2024, November 2023, July 2023. You can get everything they published, I guess, in a certain month on those. Every in-stock issue is $200.
You're not going to beat that price.
No. I don't know what Alterna Giants means, so I'm just going to see what that has to say. It just says Alterna Giants. Okay, you get Alterna Giants. Okay, these are like collected editions then. So you can get all the Mr. Cripps, all the Trespasser. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Whatever. The blank variants covers. What do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. No, 12? 1. Yeah, there's 12 of them there.
Yeah.
Okay. 12 variant covers for $25. Huh. Okay. That might be worth it for me. I don't know. Because I get to look at number ones and see if I want the rest to begin with. And then I got some stuff I can sell possibly, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So that's pretty cool stuff. I would have had Peter on the show to talk more about this, but didn't hear back from him. He's probably doing a podcast himself tonight. But I mean, let's go to their advertising again. They give you full page ads, strictly on the King Cryptid issues, but cool. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be cool. Of course,
Yeah.
it wouldn't come out until January 2026 is what it's saying.
That's what it looks like, but still, for $20.
Yeah. Interesting. That's something I'd have to ask him about,
Well, we'll continue to try to get Peter on the show, so.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Trading cards, patches, Velcro logos. Lots of cool stuff. He went a little bit too Trumpy there. I'm just saying. Yeah. Okay, that was a granite beast, was what the King Cryptid is like. Oh, wow. Look at that. King Cryptid is only like 3 inches tall. Behemoth is 4 inches tall. And the concrete, okay, that's neat, actually, but okay. They actually get a resin figure of King Cryptid. That's kind of neat, too. Of course, it's out of stock, but that's neat. Lots of cool stuff. See, I could get some shirts if I wanted.
Yes, you could.
Oh, hey. There's a King Cryptid shirt in 4X right there. Woo-hoo! You got to get it now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yay, he's got a 4X. For $25, that's cheap.
I have a feeling that Joey Joe feels my pain.
Yeah. So there you go. I'm going to have to send you the link to that, right?
Yep.
Okay, hold on a second. Oh, my goodness. I sent you the link in your messenger.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yes. We can get that. That looks cool. I mean, anything to just, have something new, right?
Anything but black.
Yeah. Oh man, what else has he got? Anything in 4X, man? Anything? All right. Oh man. Eco, Kieran Morrell, which is the Blood Realm, Mr. Crypt again. The Legend of Log. I am Groot with an axe.
It's Log.
This is some really cool stuff overall. Batsy and Wolf. Oh wow. Do you remember Wolf and Batsy from oh shoot. I can't think of his name now. Who does that? Oh man, he's not. I don't think he's alive anymore. I think he passed away, but I don't know. Anyway,
that's Peter must have bought the rights to the characters, or the IPs.
Yeah. Well, no, these all these old cards are from the older stuff from back when too.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of a like trading cards and stuff, so. This looks like, it says live free or die. It cancels out. Oh, okay, we're going to show us the whole sticker. No, it doesn't show us the whole sticker. Darn it.
Here's what, go down, there's the whole picture. What
Where?
it is. Go down, that first image right there is the same, I believe. No, up, down.
They're both this,
No, you go down further. There's an image down there. Yeah, that one right there.
Ah, there we go. Yes, that's a magnet. All right. And that's Nick again, Nick Hunter's art. So, yeah. I really think Nick should be like the regular penciler on this book.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
But, yeah, there's just a lot of cool stuff. What is All Stars? Oh, this is introducing our new Alterna All-Star membership plan. After you purchase your membership, you'll receive a free shipping code if you reside in the United States and a free digital comics code within 24 hours. Okay. $15 a month, renews every month until canceled. You get a free shipping promo code, unlimited reduced shipping promo code outside of the U.S., free digital comics promo code, unlimited, bonus comic with every comic order. Every comic that's printed is ordered, bagged, and boarded. Okay, monthly promo codes and secret sales. Interesting, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Well, you've got a link to that, so you can check it more. And we'll have to have him on the show at some point, and have him talk more about all this cool stuff. Because it's direct order only, not available through distributors.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that's all of our talk for Alterna tonight. However, we do have some cool other things to talk about. Indie Planet. What's new at Indie Planet? Well, let's see. I don't know if we're going to talk about new, but we got a lot of cool stuff. I just got to get to the right thing letting me share it. It's not wanting me to share. Why don't you want to share? Here we go. The Adventures of Cat Passmore, Subhuman #1. Crimson-haired Cat Passmore has the distinction of being Earth's first teacher, substitute teacher, allowed to teach in the schools of the vast intergalactic Federation of planets. She's resourceful, kind, and quick, and uses all three of those attributes when dealing with her new alien charges, friends, and rivals. By the amazing Will Mugnon, who, if you guys don't know who he is, he's been around forever.
Yep, he has been.
Great in animation. He worked on X-Men animation. He worked on quite a few other places as well. Hold on a second. What's going on? Oh, okay. I just got a post from Joey on Facebook telling me something that's kind of important. Doesn't affect me, but that's interesting information. Has to do with local water company and Walmart. Walmart's are taking the payments, even though the water department's not said that you can't pay it through them. Typical Walmart stuff. Anyway, full color, 32-page count. Kat earns her teaching designation of sub for substitute teacher and human, because she's the only human from Earth in the Federation school system. Along the way, she'll encounter a space bus driver who is too handsome to be seen without causing madness, a store that always knows what she needs before she needs it, a savage rival in the romance department, a busload of multiform space students, and Uncle Bix, master of the mighty time terrapin. It's all told with a wink and a nudge to the sci-fi stories you know and love. If you order 5 or more copies, you'll get 25% off the book. That's a great deal for resellers. The discount shows up at the checkout. There's print on demand. Digital download is only $1.49. Print on demand is $5. Let's take a look at this cool looking stuff, though.
Very nice art.
And apparently it's based on his wife.
No kidding, eh?
This looks like fun in general.
It does. It looks like a lot of fun.
So that's a possibility for me. I don't know about you. What do you think?
I think it looks like a lot of fun. I really like the art. It's got kind of that, almost a good girl comic feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty.
The price is right.
Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and go on to the next one then, that I found that I thought was kind of cool. This is called Space Case number 1. And it's Ronnie Dangerfoot is the first kid to grow up on the red planet of Mars. His dad is an intergalactic crime fighter. When his mom gets kidnapped by an evil alien mastermind and his dad off on another exciting mission, it's up to Ronnie to try and save his mom by himself. This is by Drew Dornfest and Hazen Becker. 36-page full-color comic book. Same deal, 5 copies or more gets you 25% off on the book. This is a high-flying sci-fi adventure about a boy growing up in Mars, his robot dragon sidekick, and the epic quest to save his kidnapped mom from an evil alien mastermind. $6 for print on demand. Is it digital download? It's only 99 cents, dude. You got to get it. Look at this. I mean, this is just that kind of funny, cartoony looking stuff.
Yeah, it's super colorful, bouncy, cartoon art. Really nice.
War.
It's a Reptar.
This is perfect for kids. We need to get 5 copies. Yes, we do. Yes. What am I going to do with 5 copies? I'll give 1 to John.
Right.
Look at his smoke bomb out of his tail. It looks like a fart.
He's passed the comics out at Free Comic Day.
Yeah. I mean, it's just good stuff, What else is there? Let's see what else we got. This guy. Boy and Robot, number 1. The colonists encounter Boy, Queen of the Diamond City. Okay, this is a woke one. We don't know. The person doesn't know his own sexuality. If they can make a child understand their intent, they'll be lucky to escape the Diamond City alive. Book by Austin McKinley and Neil Hendrick. It's a black and white comic with a 24-page count. After centuries traveling in space, the colonists of a generation ship Lux Gloriana, I should say, discovered a terraforming robot they sent ahead has taken some creative liberties when interpreting its program. Print on demand is $3.99. Digital download is 99 cents. Let's see what the artwork looks like.
Like Joey's like, his wife? Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Great specters of space. Have you ever seen something so grand, so beautiful? Oh, it's a shame it's in black and white. You know, the artwork is so open it just begs to be colored.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah. You know,
But even for black and white, it's still really nice.
Oh no, it's very nice. I'm not knocking it at all. I just if the story is good, I wish that Simon and Schuster or somebody would like pick it up and let it do it in full color, you know?
Right.
Sometimes I think these companies just overlook really good stuff or potentially really good stuff. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Okay. I just think it's funny that they call the Queen of Diamond City Boy.
Right.
It's like, okay, some people are not going to like that, but, it is what it is.
That's all right. Let them not like it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to get it to share some more stuff. It's always wanting to fight with me. We were just talking about this. The creator who did number 6 of King Cryptid, Frankie Washington. That's what I was trying to think of. Does Kaijus and Cowboys, and there's going to be issue number 6 is already going to be soon to be launched for Kickstarter. And so this is the first issue that you can buy print on demand still. Kaijus and Cowboys. When a massive kaiju attacks a community of worker robots, the hunter must step in and deal with the threat. He meets a humble maintenance robot named Doc, who's determined to follow him and learn more about the world outside of his community. This is written by Matthew Blair with art by Frankie B. Washington and Mike Stock. Full color comic, 24-page count. On the surface of an alien planet, the lone robot known as only as the Hunter wanders the land fighting kaiju and protecting his fellow robots as they try to build a world for humans sleeping in orbit. It is a $4.99 print on demand and a $2.99 digital. Let's take a look at some of the art, though. It looks pretty sharp.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
For all the different layers and depths of this, he's got different duo shading on it that you can see he's using, but yeah, he's got the coloring over it, around it. So it's like it looks really unique. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, cool stuff. Again, we're going to have. I've offered Frankie a chance to come on the show, so hopefully he'll say yes, and we'll have him on, and we can talk more about this one. But I really do like the concept, and I like the art. What do you think, Chris?
I'm really liking it. I really dig that cartoony style. So this is, really nice.
Okay. Is that one? We've got Hark number 1 from Scott Reed. When an android philosopher's programmed teachings of peace spark a cosmic genocide, he must become an ultimate weapon of revenge against the sinister alien force that created him. Again, by Scott Reed, 28-page count, full color. Ada and Yand are sent on a mission to awaken Hark, the android pacifist leader who they hope will bring a peaceful end to the devastating attacks on their planet from an alien force called the Elusive. But when the two young disciples of Hark are attacked by the vengeful reactors, they are confronted with a resurrected Hark, now mutated into a monster of mysterious power and purpose. Full color, print on demand, doesn't say the price on it, doesn't say either one. I wonder if it's even available. I thought it was. That's a bummer. I don't know.
Add it to cart and see if something comes up.
Nope. That's a bummer.
That is a bummer.
Oh, well. Because, I mean, the cover looks cool. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. $4.99.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't need that. So.
Don't need 3 of them.
How do I get this out? How do I?
The X?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Seems like it's not updating very fast.
Yeah.
Just back out of it.
Yeah. Well,
cart.
Yeah, it's not letting me remove it. Update cart, not letting me do it.
Down further, there's empty cart.
Yeah, I'm trying.
No? Okay. Yeah. Just going to take a little bit to update.
Oh, well. We'll go on to the next one. If it's still there, yeah, it's still there on my other one. I'll figure out a way to get it removed. It's not that big of a deal. Indie Plant can do that sometimes.
A little glitchy.
Yeah. This is by Christopher Mills, Gene Gonzalez, and John Ponte, Perils on Planet X, a definitive collection with the Barreto cover, Eduardo Barreto, $25 per on demand, or, well, I guess you don't have a digital. You have to pay $25 to get it. They don't have it on there for showing what the artwork looks like. So let's see if I can find a different one here. If it has it on this one. Nope, it does not. So we'll go ahead and go to Plant. See if it shows it on here. There we go. Now you get to see some of the art. If you like Flash Gordon, if you like the John Carter of Mars stuff, should be up your alley.
Almost gives me a Pirates of Dark Water feel.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to get them in singles, you can get those on digital download for $1.99. But I would recommend getting the trade collections for the higher dollar, partly because Christopher Mills is like terminally ill with kidney disease and is on dialysis treatments all the time. I don't know how much more time he's got left, so we could really use the money. So that's one of the reasons I brought this one up. But let's see here. I'll show some more of the issues here of the art, so you guys can take a little bit more look at the art. Like you say, very Flash Gordon-y.
Mm-hmm.
These are the kind of books I wish were regularly available through comic stores, but most comic shops won't get them for whatever reasons. And I guess, 25% off is not a lot for a retailer, because you're used to getting 50, 55% discounts. And that is a problem with Indie Planet in that regard. I think that they should do a little bit higher percentage discount, like maybe 45% for people who have an account that actually shows that they have a business account and are running an actual storefront,
Right.
That would be different. When I say an actual storefront, I mean a physical storefront, not a digital one. A lot of people have digital storefronts, but I'm talking about actual physical. Again, but it's certainly worth it. Okay. I'm gonna have to. There, I was able to empty my cart now.
All right.
But there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. Just really cool things. So let's take a quick look at cart. Your cart is currently empty. Yes, it is. But like the art of Mike Hoffman. It's print on demand. Is there a digital download? $2.99 digital download.
There is.
You can't go wrong with a digital download of that. Unfortunately, you don't get to see any artwork from Mike, which is a shame. Let me see if I can go to iBank Comics real quick. Here's some of his stuff. Let's see if there's another cool. But just looking at some of these. Let's look at the secret sketchbooks and see if that.
And of course, he's got a very, very Frazetta.
Yes, he's very much a Frazetta guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the problem. He doesn't show enough of his work, unfortunately, on his things. But that's a print on demand. It doesn't have a other one. Okay, it's fine. Let's see. Yeah, that's one thing I do not like is that he's not showing his story pages in his advertising here. They're black and white, 20 pages, $1.49, still not bad. But yeah. All right, let's go back to my cart. There's no products in the cart now. Okay, great. Let's see. Let's categories. I know I had more. There's a whole lot of genre you can pick from here, as you can see. So what grabbed your thought there, Chris?
Oh, let's see here. Well, there's horror right there.
There we go. Horror. Yeah, that's your thing. Horror. A Lovecraft alphabet. That sounds like something for you. Let's see. Allison. Okay. Some of these don't really look like Alpha Male doesn't look like a horror comic, but whatever, right?
Right.
Well, I guess it does. Is that I got a sword with a whole bunch of blood dripping off of it. Angel's Blood, Angels of Hell, Angel Wolf. Nothing's really grabbing my attention. How about you?
Nope.
And that's one of the things. I mean, you can spend a lot of time just looking at stuff. But here's something interesting. Beyond the Tomb, if I can get it to open. Now these are like reprints of the classic stuff from the 60s. It has an 11-page news story by Chris Malgrain, who's like a Byrne wannabe, and 2 restored public domain stories by Shelley Moldoff and Steve Ditko. And this is the Malgrain piece that looks sort of like a pseudo Byrne meets Mobius. And then this is, I think this is the Ditko. No, this is the Ditko. Okay.
Yeah, that's Ditko.
So the other one must have been Shelley Moldoff. So you get all of that in black and white for 28 pages for, 99 cents. It's not a bad deal. Now, the Biff Stone Monster Hunter for Hire, I can tell you that's a good series. I have actually got these in physical. So those are worth the money. Let's see. Blood Pop.
Oh my goodness. Blood Shells and Roses, number 2.
Okay, what about it?
And go down a little more.
Boogeyman?
Nope, that one, that cover right there, and the cover right after that.
Oh, yes, those are books that you worked on.
Yes, it is.
That's why you're laughing. Okay.
I haven't seen that in forever. That's some of the first work I ever did.
Do you have copies of it at home?
I do not.
Well, now, what's a digital download? 99 cents. You got something to show. Hey, this is what I started out at.
Right?
Or are you too embarrassed?
No.
Oh, I forget you don't get embarrassed.
I don't get embarrassed. It's all good.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah. What is Blood Pop? Timmy's Ice Cream. Okay. He's been cutting her up, as you can kind of tell. I'm not really sure what the point of that is.
Oh, it's got Mickey.
So basically, what if the local ice cream man was a serial killer who killed innocent women and children using their body parts as new and delicious ice cream toppings?
It's got Mickey Clausen as an anchor there. He's a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey's a good guy.
Yeah, so that's all. What's digital? Yeah, it's 99-cent digital download. That might be worth your time for you. Yeah. Let's see. Like I said, you like too many horror stuff anyway. Chamber of Terror. Gee, can we not rip off what's the name of that Tom Cruise movie? Legend, yes. I mean, it's so obvious that's what he ripped it off of there.
100%.
The art inside doesn't look bad. I don't know why it's doing that, but it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look great either, though, does it? It's not consistent either. Well, that's because there's a bunch of different art. That's because there's a bunch of different artists. That's why. Okay.
So that's Constantine right there.
Yeah, it's okay, whatever. All right, that's not a big. The reason I picked that up was because that was so obviously ripped off of Legend movie there. So I was just yeah, not cool. Let's see what else you got.
Yeah, see if anything else worked on comes up.
Yeah, well, we gotta find something. I mean, these are not very good comics as far as the horror stuff. I mean, it's just not. It's not making it, man. Now these are remastered tales from the 1950s. This is what Honoric does a lot. They take a bunch of remastered old stuff from the 50s and 60s and 70s and reprint it, which is fine. If you want to look at that old stuff that you can't find anywhere, It
still has some charm to it.
Yeah. Let's see. Dirt Nap. Dr. Peeler, demon psychiatrist. Does that even sound interesting to you?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, these are not the strongest things. I think we should try a different genre, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's try. Well, you like zombies.
Actually, I despise zombies.
That's why I said, "Oh, you like zombies." I figured that's what you were going to come back with. Oh man, that's the same basic books. All right. Let's see. Martial arts.
Yeah, why not?
Shogun Smythe. The Dragon Fists of Snorty Smythe. Okay. Not that it's Shogun, but Smorty Smythe. Okay. I think we can skip that one. Trailer Park Samurai. This, you know what? This almost, I got to look at this. Let's see if there's any story. Okay, let's look at this. 16 pages. Digital downloads free. Well, if you can get it for free, why not, right?
Right. Why not?
Here's pretty good. You can't hide from you, boy. I wasn't hiding. Tell me that this doesn't remind you of Jim Rugg's Skater Girl.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a smooch.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, yeah, all right. This is on sale for free as a digital download, so make sure you get it. All right. That's when I saw this Trailer Park Samurai, I'm like, that looks like that character so much, you know. Samurai Clown. That sounds like fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sato. Story of Kokoro. If I could find my old Ryo Yoshindo Komodo the Dragon issues, I might actually stick these up on the thing for people to buy. They need better than that. They can do better. A lot better than that. Let's see. They got stuff in here. It's got to be better. We're not looking at manga right now.
Wonder what the 99-cent
Oh, I missed one.
has to offer.
The 99-cent. Where's that at? Okay.
Right there.
When you see something, tell me. The cover doesn't look bad for 46 and Gone. The bike looks decent.
That complex comic looks interesting.
Complex comic looks interesting to you.
Yeah, okay. It looks like an anthology, right?
Magazine type comic, full color, page 28. While searching for missing friend Caleb and his other dimensional twin cousin Biff, discover a forbidden science lab, and Caleb applies for a job there. Okay. There's only 28 pages. Caleb Carlson, a forbidden scientist enthusiast, enters into a strange and complex myriad of converging events, past, present, and other dimensional. It is $8.99 for print and 99 cents for download. So that is a downloadable one, I guess, if you're interested. Covers are certainly weird looking. Oh, this is wild. It looks like it's almost airbrushed, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That is wild.
Yeah, this is very satirical.
Mm-hmm.
But for 99 cents, that's not bad.
Yeah, that might be worth your time to download the digital piece. I would not pay the $9 for print, though.
No.
And I'm more of a print guy than a digital, personally. But that's just me. You don't mind getting digital.
No, I do not. Not at all.
Well, if Michael Cohen's, do you remember Oh shoot, Strange Attractors in the 90s.
No,
Oh, okay.
doesn't ring a bell.
All right. This is who did that back then. Now, this is a 1999 trade paperback for 134 pages. Digital download only 99 cents for a 134-page book. Not bad.
Not too bad. No.
If you like yeah, D&D type comic.
Mm-hmm.
And you are a D&D guy.
I am that.
So for 99 cents, that might be worth your time. Okay, let's see. What else they got for 99 cents that we might be able to find? Action Bunny Comics.
Action Bunny Comics.
I knew you were going to come up with it. I just knew you were going to say it. 36 pages, full color. This is Preston Schuyler Owens. Okay. We never said who's. This is clenching. Okay. In the far reaches of the charted universe, there is the last remnant of an elite space rangers, special adjudicators to mete out justice to the lawless. Brianna von Ziegler is Astro Bunny, who is part-time exotic dancer at the Golden Moon Space Casino and patrols her sector of space. With her vast knowledge and weaponry, she dispenses justice to malefactors for a price. $5 in print. Okay. Oof. That art doesn't really appeal to me.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Look, bunny balls.
What? Did I miss something?
Yeah, go back.
Oh, God. At least he's anatomically correct.
Right? Exactly.
Oh, God. Oh, lordy. Oh, that's funny. Bun Ferratu.
Remember the old Bunnicula books?
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Bun Ferratu, what, Bunnicula? Yeah, this is a pass. I'm sorry, but for me anyway. How about you? But
yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Adolescent power fantasies with Pig Boy here. Mercenary Pig. That actually doesn't look bad for a cover.
No, it's not too horrible.
It's the pig as a thing. It's the thing as a pig. You know, it almost looks like something that, you know, like, did you rip this off of an issue of Marvel 2-in-1? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, it looks like, you know, his normal attire with the hat and the sunglasses and the overcoat and stuff. It just looks so.
That could be the thing.
Yeah, that's the. Ugh. Okay, what else you got? Adam and the Borg. Okay. Yeah, I think we can pass on this one, even for 99 cents. You know. Let's see what else you got. Oh, here we go. Got to get you this one.
Aerobicide.
The Extreme Ninja Workout by Terry Parhalo-sama. And it looks like she's hanging upside down. I'm Spider Chick, too, from Shown Up at Studios.
Oh, boy. Shown Up? Oh, my goodness.
Okay, Sherry's desperately wanting to become a famous dancer in Hollywood. What kind of dancer? Private dancer, dancing for money.
Right.
Anyway, she's trying to
be your private dancer.
Anyway, she is trying to forget about her secret ninja past, but it's coming back to haunt her. It is the 1980s when a speech is taken over by weightlifting gangs, yuppies, and evil ninjas. As an 18-year-old dance instructor, who the hell? How do you get to be a dance instructor at 18 years old? You have to have a little bit of experience first.
Well, and there's no way she's 18, so.
Yeah. Sherry Ken has inherited the skill of a ninja by way of ancient chants and heavy metal music.
So, Ninja the Domination.
I don't know. She must use her ninja skill to annihilate any foe who threatens her dance studio. Make it time for her next Hollywood. Make it in time for her next Hollywood audition. Oh Lord! And of course, there's nothing but the cover because there's got to be too embarrassing to look at.
And of course, the Show Enough label is a nice throwback to The Last Dragon.
Yes. Yeah, it's 99 cents. If it was free, I would tell you to get it just to see how crazy, but I'm not going to make you spend $1 on that.
And it's full color.
Oh, here's another one. We got an Robicide Rad in one shot. Ooh. Yeah, maybe this will show some actual art. Let's find out. Other than that. Oh, it does have some in here. Okay.
That is not the worst art.
No, it's not. Of course, it is like a digital background on that first panel and a digital background on the second panel. Woo! This is AI art or Robicide, the Extreme Ninja Workout. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh, After Hours Funnies. This looks like the classic. Oh, this is good stuff then. This is Bill Wenzel, Holly Boltonoff, Jack Lord, Joe Baresh, Bill Riley, Stan Fine, and Bob Campbell. All the classic Golden Age comic strip things for $10. Let's see what they got here. Oh, yeah. Champagne going to shoot the champagne bottle at her butt. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Well, here's looking at me. All the guys looking at her. Okay, yep. Sophomore my foot. He's not even a freshman.
$9.99 for that, hey? Wow.
Well, it is classic old school stuff, but the digital download's only 99 cents. So
Joe's, these comics are hilarious.
Yes, they are. This is the fun of looking at them. You know, you can see what you can get for 99 cents. Hey, come on, you know, give it a chance, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see. The Crimson Gash. I think we'll skip that one, right?
Right. I gotta let the dogs out real quick.
Okay. We don't mind sharing this at all. But we're just going to pass all this Allison. Let's see. He goes and gets some stuff. This is going to be one I'm going to look at. This, of course, is Alien Encounters, number one shot. Chris Malgrain cover, ripping off John Byrne from the classic story. Oh, shoot, I can't remember the name of it. Hold on a second.
Yes, dear. No. Still on.
Yeah, I'm looking at something real quick, trying to find the name.
What's that?
Critical Error. That's what it was. Yeah, the cover here is like a complete ripoff of John Byrne's Critical Error artwork, and then inside this is completely different stuff, unrelated, but it doesn't look bad. This is again Chris Malgrain, who wants to be John Byrne so badly. He's not quite there. I don't know why he had to put the like space chick in the background of the space there.
Yeah, not sure about that one.
This is a different artist, I think, because there's Eric Godot, Jim Dandy, and Kevin Moorhead is too. But it is what it is. For 99 cents, though, it might be worth it for the digital download. I don't know, but $4 is a little bit high for me for the printed. Come on. Are you arguing with me? Yes, you are. Alpha Centauri Flats. It's a Western with a bunch of weird looking art. There's that Alpha Red book. Is this the one that was advertised in
Yep.
So let's take a look at it real quick. This is by James LeGuin. 40 years ago, Satan was betrayed by his right-hand demon and cast into the body of a human, then cursed with immortality. So the devil's been walking the earth for 4 decades, plotting his revenge, but no one knows who he is or what he looks like. The hero must rise to find the enemy and stop him from taking over the world. From ordinary blue-collar working man to Satan-stopping warrior, see how Calvin Wesley does on his first superhero outing. Full color, 24 pages. This superhero's journey follows ordinary contractor Calvin Wesley as he finds himself called into eternal battle between good and evil, becoming Alpha Red. 40 years ago, we already read that, so we're going to have to stop that nonsense. And, well, let's see. What does this look like? Looks better up this way. What do you think of the color?
It's not bad. I mean, it's not horrible.
It's not what I would have done.
I mean, it's very much indie comic coloring.
Yeah. There's the guy who betrayed him. And then they cut forward. That is like a really bad.
Yeah, it really falls apart there.
Yeah. I'm for $5. I can't see that. And for 99 cents is a digital download, but no, I can't see that as physical. Does it get any better? Oh, it doesn't show you anymore. Okay, well, if it's not going to show me anymore, I'm going to have to say no. Right?
Right.
All right, let's go back on here. Let's see Amazing Science Fiction. $2.99. Again, this is the, you can see the burn in this, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Chris Malgrain for you. And 99-cent download. Let's see what the interiors look like. But then see, here's the interiors are like they're copying off Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko stories.
That's very much Ditko right there.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. They're actually reprinting Steve Ditko and reprinting Kirby and stuff like that. So, there you go. For 24 pages. And, it's, for 4 classic sci-fi tales, if you want to go back and look at the old stuff, for a digital download for 99 cents, I think it's worth people's time to go do that.
For some nostalgia.
Well, not just for the nostalgia, but just to get a feel for learning what comics was back in the day.
Yeah.
Compared to what it is now. I think you can learn a lot from that. And pretty cool thing in that regard. Let's see about Amazon.
I'm going to let my dogs in.
Okay. But, this is the kind of things I do all the time on my spare time. I'm always looking through stuff on here on Indie Planet or other sites like this, looking through these and looking for something. Hey, what catches my eye? Sometimes I order a bunch of stuff, and sometimes I don't. But Anomalies. What is this? Chris Ecker, Charles Williams, Glenn Whitmore, and Gary Smith. I know who those people are. All right. It looks like a Malgren. No, I guess it's not a Malgren cover. I don't know who's the cover on that. I guess it's Ron Williams. The cover has a kind of a pseudo what's his name? Paul Pelletier look with a little bit of Andy Smith inks on it or something. But let's see what it looks like in there. Yeah, it's not quite the same quality of art, is it? Let's see. Yeah, it's just not consistent artistically from my taste on that one. So, okay. Well, you want to get that one? Anything but porn?
Oh, Jesus.
Nah, we'll skip that one, right?
Right.
Let's see. There's a lot of cool stuff in here, though. For 99 cents, you can get some really funny stuff, though, I think. Of course, this is the 1950s Armed Forces funnies. You probably get that okay. Here's another one of those honorific stories that takes the classic Byrne or classic Kirby Ditko type stuff and collects it again. That's what they did.
Monster Tales.
Yeah. This has a bunch of different people in it, apparently. Let's see. Oof, that's terrible. The coloring is recolored, so I don't know. Hold on a second. All right. Yeah. Alrighty. But that's pretty much enough for now, I think. But like I said, check those out at indieplanet.com. And again, the alternacomics.com for the other cool stuff. As always, we want to thank you for watching. It's been a little over almost 2.5 hours. So we're good for now, I think, for the show. Let me go ahead and stop that screen and present the other stuff, if it'll let me. And it isn't letting me. Why is it not letting me? I want to get out of here. I want to go home.
Come on, StreamYard.
What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, there we go. Here we go. So Thursday we'll be back with our reviews for King Leonard Corps 2, Creature Commandos 5, Cruel Kingdom 3, Usagi Yojimbo, I think it's 10,000 Plums, number 1, Galaxy of Madness, number 7, Goosebumps, The Haunted Mask graphic novel, Huge Detective 4, The Crow. I can't remember the rest of the name of that series, but that's from Sumerian Comics. We're going to have the Herculoids and more. So we'll see you on Thursday night. In the meantime, if you want to reach out to us, social media, I'm on Facebook at Lewis.BrightRaven, at the Must channel at LewisBrightRaven2, on DeviantArt.com/BrightRaven. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons on Quoth Raven, Lewis Bright Raven. If you have a question or comments or books you'd like us to try and get and review, Quoth Raven LBR72 at gmail.com or LewisBrightRaven at yahoo.com. And if you want to reach out to the wild man, Chris, it is Christopher M. Hall, 1973 at gmail.com. Well, thank you for watching again. We'll see you next time. Quoth the Raven, nevermore.
Nevermore. All right, you still there?